Right, yes then, the people, this is going to be Kidderminster Police Station. Obviously, we've all seen the infamous AB video where he was arrested under policing laws, whatever law that was. So yeah, I wasn't actually going to... Right, yes then, the people, this is going to be Kidderminster Police Station. Obviously, we've all seen the famous video AB released where he was arrested for not giving his details under the policing law, whichever law that is. Still yet to know, yet to find out exactly what law that was. But anyway, we're here. I wasn't initially going to come here because I figured, you know, they probably would have been briefed after that video went viral. Obviously, a superintendent released a statement. A superintendent from West Mercia Police released a statement, basically apologising for the treatment that he got. But I was local, so I figured why not come here. So yeah, as mentioned, Kidderminster Police Station, part of West Mercia Police. Gonna have a little wander around, film, maybe even prompt some questions about why AB was treated the way he was. So anyway, we'll pick it back up if there's anything of interest. Very nice. They've even got an allocated space where they can clean their cars. Hopefully not on police time. So
Get ready to witness a tense audit showdown where every move matters. The video opens with the auditor arriving at Kidderminster Police Station, the very site of a previous viral arrest of another auditor known as AB. He lays out the backstory, reminding viewers how West Mercia Police faced public backlash and even issued an apology. This sets the stakes high from the start, making clear that today's visit is not casual filming but a focused test of transparency and law.
yeah, you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Nice.
Can I ask what you do around the back of the police station at the moment?
Just filming.
Filming?
Just around the precinct. There's your body worn on.
Yeah, my body one's on as well.
Okay, were you gonna?
Just to advise you,
Yeah.
so obviously the rear of the police station here is actually private. There's obviously personal vehicles in the back here. We've obviously got police vehicles. No issues you filming the police vehicles. Obviously, if you just avoid filming people's personal vehicles, please. All right.
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Say again?
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Because it's a private car park at the back of the police station.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The implied right of access.
There's a sign just around the side there that it explains it's obviously only parking for police.
Okay. Did I ask you to identify?
Say again?
Could you identify yourself?
Yeah, well, my badge number is just there, PC2642. Like I said, I've got absolutely no issues, but like I said,
Thank you.
with these vehicles here, obviously they are personal vehicles, and this is obviously a private car park around the back of the police station. So I've got no issues with yourself if you obviously want to come and have a look at these vehicles. They're police vehicles. We're obviously round the front of the police station. That's all a sort of public area. Obviously round the back here is a private car park.
Do you want us to show you the signs, Redder, where it tells you about it's private round here?
Okay, but I can still be here.
Okay.
There's an implied right of access. I've just walked in. I haven't jumped any fences to get here.
No, but it does say that it's just for police.
Okay.
Police
Well, there's an
personnel.
implied right of access for me to be here.
Okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Yeah, collar number there.
So what is it? What if I can't read?
21177.
And your name?
PC Greswell.
Based at?
This station, Kidderminster.
Okay. And anything else I can help you? Is your body worn on?
Yes, it is, yeah.
You need to let members of the public know.
It's there, it's clear, it's quite obvious, it's flashing red.
Yeah, I might
So
know that, but others
I
might
don't
not.
need to let.
No, you do. It's in your policy. At a time which is practical, you need to let members of the public know.
Perfect.
So what, am I not allowed to film public? Private registrations?
We're just asking you not to film private vehicles.
Is
As you can imagine, okay. Obviously, a lot of people don't like police, and obviously police.
Why would people not like police?
Police vehicles do get targeted, personal vehicles.
Do they?
Okay? And obviously, this being a private car park, We're asking you obviously not to film private vehicles. We've got no issues with you filming police vehicles.
Okay, thank you for the
So
guidance.
all these vehicles.
The first real contact comes fast. An officer approaches, body camera already rolling, but fails to verbally notify the auditor. The visitor immediately calls this out, citing policy that requires officers to inform the public when recording. The exchange sharpens as questions about authority and correct procedure take center stage. What begins as a simple meet and greet quickly becomes a public lesson on police accountability.
Obviously, going back there where the private vehicles are in the private car park.
Is that like a recommendation, or is that like?
I think this is a working police station.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of vulnerable people that come to the police station.
Okay.
They could be victims of rape, domestic violence.
What's that got to do with the plates?
Well, you're filming the people that might come to the police station and not want to be identified
but
as approaching the police.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
No, they're not. But you're potentially putting those at risk of further harm if someone else was to pick up on the videos that you quite openly post on YouTube.
So how would you know that?
If they was to pick up on that, maybe an abusive partner was to pick up that person had been to the police station, and that's why it's not really appropriate.
What's this got to do with YouTube?
There's nothing in law that says you can't film at the police station.
And that should be that.
But it's not really appropriate for that reason. You could be putting people at risk that want to come and tell us information about that they're being abused for some reason.
Are they going to enter through here, the rear entrance?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
If that's what they want to do because they're concerned about their identity being exposed,
then it's their responsibility to preserve their identity.
yeah, and they
Maybe
should be
wearing
able
a face mask or something, as you've done.
Being in this private area around the back of the police station, they would expect it to be reasonable for them to expect that this would be a private place where
Then
they
you
can,
should
they
put like
can
a
come-
gate up or something, so members of the public can't just wander in.
I believe signage is being put up at the moment.
It is being put up at the moment,
Yeah.
is it?
And there are some signs there that says it's for police personnel.
As
Okay.
you
And
first come in on
conference
the right hand
users, I think, at
side,
the back, something
there's
like
a big blue sign. Yeah.
Okay. So how do we proceed?
Completely up to yourself.
Okay. You aware of what this is?
Aware of.
Like what I'm here to do?
I presume
Auditing
you're filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened there?
We're here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What happened?
I think he was arrested.
He was arrested. Why?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the video myself.
You haven't seen it.
No,
He was arrested for doing what?
I don't know. I haven't seen the video.
You know that he was arrested.
Sorry?
You know that he was arrested.
Yeah, of course.
Why was he arrested?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No. Why was you arrested?
Why was he arrested? I don't know either. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
I think he was just filming or something. So
Attention shifts to the station's rear car park, where the officer insists it is private property and asks the auditor not to film personal vehicles. The auditor presses back, invoking the implied right of access and challenging the notion that private cars are off-limits to the camera. It is a crisp clash of interpretation, officers asserting privacy, the auditor holding firm on public filming rights.
become a place of interest because of that incident.
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with?
Like I said, as long as you don't go near the rear
Yeah,
car
listen,
park.
I can film any car in any
If it's a
car
private,
park.
If it's a private
No, I can
car
film
park,
it, mate.
If it's a private car park, you can't enter that car park.
I can. I have.
Okay, because if it's a private car park, it's trespassing, isn't it?
Okay, it's a civil matter. I'm not trying to wind you up. I'm just letting you know that I can film any registration.
Like I say, I've got no issues you filming any of the police vehicles,
Yeah.
but I'd ask you obviously not to film personal vehicles.
What could I possibly obtain out of someone's registration?
So, for example, if obviously someone was to watch your video, okay, and they were then to find out that obviously they had a disliking to a certain police officer, and they found out that police officer drove that vehicle, that police officer could then be targeted.
Okay, well maybe you need to consider taking the bus to work or other means of public transport if these vehicle indexes are so sensitive to the point where...
I understand what you say.
Yeah.
Well, that's all well and good, but obviously we have to...
we work shifts.
No, I appreciate
We
that.
can't come and go to work on a bus at midnight, 1 o'clock
Good, are
in
you
the morning.
asking me?
Yeah.
What's that? That's what's that?
No, I'm
Inspector, is it?
It's Chief Inspector.
Hello, mate. How are you? All right?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
Good.
Would you
Right.
mind identifying yourself?
If you wait, I was just about to do that.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ian Gibbs, is it?
Close, Brian Gibbs.
Hello,
Okay.
Brian.
I'm a Chief Inspector. I'm a member of the command team here at
Hello.
Kidderminster.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name?
No.
Okay. Any particular reason why you won't give me your name?
Don't need to.
No?
Don't want to.
No, absolutely. Okay. You're actually in a restricted area.
Right.
Okay. This is authorised police personnel only to the rear of Kidderminster car park.
Right.
Okay. We are actually now just getting signage up due to previous incidents that have happened here.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you to come and have a conversation with me around the front.
On the
Where
front.
there
Why?
is round the front of the police station.
There's an implied right of access here.
Say again.
There's an implied right of access here. This becomes a public.
I've removed that implication.
You've revoked it, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay.
The conversation intensifies around privacy and public safety. Officers warn that filming could expose vulnerable visitors such as domestic abuse victims, but the auditor argues the responsibility for privacy lies with individuals who choose to appear in public. The back and forth highlights the ongoing tension between protecting victims and upholding the right to record in a public space.
With the command team, I'm asking you to come around to the front where any reasonable member of the public would expect access. Okay, people don't just wander around operational car parks of police stations.
know,
So if
but-
you want to come around the front, I'll have a chat with you around there then.
And if I don't?
Say again.
And if I don't?
I have removed that right of access for you to come around here.
Okay.
Okay, you are disrupting police activity.
No, I'm certainly not.
You've got 4 police officers
Yeah,
here.
at your own discretion, you're choosing to engage with me. I'm not doing anything here that's
I've got members of the public, I've got prisoners coming into custody.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to look after their protection.
Okay.
I've got to look after their identification. Okay, I need to look after their welfare. Okay, we've got police vehicles around here. We've got police activity going on in the backyards here. I can't allow you to remain here whilst that police activity goes on. Okay, so the fact I'm here talking to you means you're disrupting other stuff that I could be getting on with.
No, I'm not disrupting
Okay,
anything.
so I'm going to ask you if you can come and have a walk round to the front, and I will have a really decent conversation with you around the front so I can let my colleagues get on with other policing activity. Okay,
And if I don't?
I'm being reasonable with you.
Okay, all right.
Okay, come on then. Let's go and have a chat around the front then.
Okay, so to avoid a situation where, was it Chief Inspector?
Chief Inspector, yes.
So to avoid a situation where the Chief Inspector would be forced to, put hands on me or otherwise eject me from the
Just want to
premises.
be very clear.
Yeah.
At no point have I said
I
I
know.
will put hands on you. At no point have I said I will eject you. What I've said is implied right of access.
Yes.
Civil implied right of access applies to police.
And it can be revoked upon at your discretion if you ask me to leave. I know that.
It can. Okay. So
So on that basis, I'm complying.
No, and I'm absolutely grateful for that. So what I just need to do is I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you. Okay. And I know you're going to say about signage. Signage is going up
Yeah.
to stop this happening.
Of course.
Because unfortunately, over the last week or so, this has happened far too frequently.
People have been turning up here videoing, have they?
Yeah, they have.
Do you know why that is?
Say again.
Do you know why this place has become a centre of public interest?
I know of certain videos that have gone on to various social media platforms.
Any comment you'd wish to pass
I'm not making
regarding
any comment.
those?
I'm not making any comment. You've obviously seen press releases that have gone out from West Mercia Police.
I have, yeah.
The focus turns to the earlier AB arrest. The auditor repeatedly asks why AB was arrested, but none of the officers can explain. The talk pivots to trespass law, with police hinting at civil trespass and the auditor countering that such matters are not criminal. This is a key moment exposing gaps in the officers' legal footing and the shaky basis of their earlier enforcement.
Presence today.
No, absolutely, and I would willingly invite you, please, by all means. You can film any activity around here. I can't stop you. You know that. You know the legislation.
Of course.
But what I just need to be really mindful of is I need my officers to be getting on with their work.
Okay, of course.
Okay.
But again, I haven't forced them. I haven't. I'm not obstructing anyone doing their work. I understand that then it could be aggravated trespass if I'm obstructing someone from carrying out their responsibility.
Obstructing or disrupting.
But I'm not doing either of those
Okay, the
because
fact-
you lot have engaged me.
I know, but the fact you're in the backyard
Yes.
means that the officers have felt they have to engage with you because it is an area to which they conduct their business. Okay, you've got to be really mindful. There will be other members of the public around there who have. There could be victims around there. There could be witnesses around there. There could be other people involved in policing activity who potentially would like to keep their identity away and off
I
of social
understand.
media
That's not my
platforms.
responsibility though. That's their own responsibility. They don't
it's-
have a right to privacy if they're in public.
And it's my responsibility. Hence why I've asked you to come around the front.
Okay.
Okay, I need to look after that right for them around the back of the police
But obviously, I'm
station.
here to do, a quote unquote kind of civil rights
Yeah,
activity or
absolutely.
otherwise. So if I just immediately concede to your demands, then obviously I'm going to get criticised as well. You can understand that, right? I'm not here just to...
Completely.
Yeah.
And as I say, I fully advocate, by all means, everywhere that you have got an implied right of access, by all means, please do so. Okay?
But I'm aware of the legislation.
I
If you
can't
revoke
stop
that,
you.
then I do need to leave.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I
you
can't
could
stop
lawfully
you around
eject me.
here. Okay. And I would invite you to do that. And equally, if there's anything that I can invite you to do, if you want to come and have a conversation with me, if there's anything on the wider policing spectrum you wish to discuss with me, off of camera, off of Facebook, off of the social media
Why are
platforms.
you so worried about it being broadcasted and
Because I want to have an
publicised?
honest,
We can have an
normal-
honest, transparent conversation. I've given you the
I want to
courtesy
have an
of coming.
honest, normal conversation, reasonable conversation, without being spread over social media.
Well, irrespective, what up until this point, our dialogue is still going to be put on social media. So I don't see why any further dialogue cannot also.
No, and I'm happy with that.
Because that just raises suspicion that the public are going to think, oh, well, is this chief inspector hiding something? Is there something to hide?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm happy to have an adult conversation with you up in my office or anywhere, without being filmed, like normal people do, like you and I can very reasonably do. I'm happy to have those conversations.
I haven't come here to have conversations
I'm
off camera.
happy
I've come here with a specific purpose to film, so it's all captured on camera and then broadcasted.
Okay, I'm happy for you to look into our police vehicles. Please do so. Okay, I'm happy to bring a vehicle round here so you can have a look in. By all means, please do so.
The tension peaks when Chief Inspector Brian Gibbs arrives. He formally revokes the implied right of access and instructs the auditor to move to the front of the station. Calm but firm, he frames it as necessary to protect operations and the privacy of people in custody. The auditor questions the move, but the chief inspector stands his ground, creating the video's defining confrontation over authority and public access.
Yes.
Okay, the signage will be going up.
Okay.
Please do not go past the authorised personnel signage. Okay.
Okay, my access has been revoked now, so
Yeah.
I won't go back on there
And
anyway.
I'm really pleased with that. Okay? Are you happy with that?
I mean, listen, it is what it is. I would ask you to pass comment on the incidents surrounding that.
And you've already asked me to pass comment. I'm not going to pass comment.
On camera.
What has been said has been said. West Mercia have provided a reply to that.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware that's on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I think what has been said is enough.
You think?
I do.
You don't want to further consolidate what's been said?
It's not.
Gather further trust from the public that this police station is kind of operating within boundaries of the law? Because obviously what people have seen, they're not very happy with. So, any further sort of comment to consolidate that West Mercia are kind of taking the required steps to make sure that incident isn't
I think the
repeated.
comments that have been made are appropriate, and they have been appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, as your viewers on social media will see,
Mm-hmm.
I think me coming out talking to you, it's been very amicable. You've complied. I've been reasonable, unless you're going to tell me otherwise.
I mean, no, I won't say that.
And I think it's all been very amicable.
It's just a little bit suspicious that you're happy to have a conversation inside office or otherwise without the presence of the camera, but on camera you're not willing to pass comment.
And you've said no to that, so I can't make you have a conversation with me. Okay? I've got to get back to my work, but thank you ever so much for the opportunity to chat with you. Mm-hmm. And I dare say we'll probably talk again soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you, Brian.
No worries. Thanks very much.
Goodbye. Alright guys, that's Kidderminster Police Station. Obviously we're going to get comments saying, oh, you gave in too easy, you shouldn't have left, but remember, if they're clued up on the legislation and they revoke your civil access, you do have to leave. Otherwise they're going to put hands on you. So if I'd stood there and forced them into a situation where they'd have to physically eject me, then I would look like the antagonist. So that was the comments from the chief inspector regarding AB's little encounter that he had here when he was arrested. So yeah, AB, this one's for you, man. Obviously in light of what happened to you. Sorry, dude, that had to happen to you. Sorry I couldn't have stood around there for a bit longer, but listen, it is what it is. That was Kidderminster Police Station.
Escorted to the front, the auditor complies while carefully pointing out that he is not obstructing police work and has broken no law. The chief inspector explains concerns about prisoners and witnesses, while the auditor repeats that filming in public remains lawful. This segment captures a delicate negotiation, authority exercised without arrest and compliance given without surrendering principles.
Definitely see some stuff going on in here that they don't want the public being made aware of. So that's going to conclude that. Kidderminster, West Mercia Police. Again, there's a statement up. A superintendent released a statement regarding the AB incident. I don't know how far that video in itself would go in terms of kind of restoring the faith of the public in West Mercia Police. But again, ask the chief inspector if he'd like to pass any comments. He refused. Instead, he wanted to have a chat off camera. Listen, I haven't come here to have chats with feds off camera. So yeah, I don't know. Is that a bit suspicious? Let me know. Anyway, that's going to be that. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Instagram, Burks_2H. Join the Discord chat. Everything will be pinned in the comments. Follow my editor's YouTube channel, Richard Cousins Media. And yeah, peace. So they're putting up the signage right now. This is the makeshift signage, is it? All right, peace.
Outside the main entrance, the auditor presses for an official statement on AB's arrest. The chief inspector refuses to comment on camera, offering only an off-camera discussion. The refusal feeds public curiosity, leaving viewers to wonder what might be said behind closed doors. Suspense hangs over the conversation as transparency and trust are put to the test. The video concludes with the auditor explaining why he left once access was revoked, stressing that staying would have forced physical removal and shifted blame onto him. He calls out the chief inspector's reluctance to speak publicly and thanks viewers for following the encounter. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.